Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Duncan Ferguson has left Everton Football Club today. The former striker and assistant manager bringing to an end to a 9-year coaching capacity at Everton, if you want to call it that. He returned to the club in 2013 and worked his way up to being caretaker manager on 2 different occasions. Went for the job in January, was unsuccessful. It went to Frank Lampard. The Blues boss asked Ferguson to stay on in a coaching capacity for the rest of the season, but obviously has made the decision now to leave the football club to pursue a managerial career. So we wish Dunk all the best in everything he does moving forward. It's not clear yet whether Everton and Frank Lampard will look to replace Ferguson on the coaching staff. Obviously, links remain with Anthony Barry, who was at Chelsea. Frank Lampard tried to bring him in January, but Chelsea were reluctant to let him go. And it's unclear yet whether Everton will make another approach to try and bring Barry to Merseyside. Everton players return to pre-season training today at Finch Farm to undergo tests, and we're out on the grass as well for a little bit this afternoon. Jean-Philippe Gbamin was back amongst them after his loan spell in Russia ended, and James Tarkowski, Frank Lampard's first summer signing, pictured training as well, amongst other players as well. I think Evertonians want to see more new faces, and as quickly as possible, really. Obviously, still getting over the Richarlison stuff. Tarkowski's a good start, but we need more in, and hopefully Everton are working on getting them in today. One of the links is to Chelsea striker Armando Broja, who spent last season on loan at Southampton. Everton have made an inquiry to sign him. That is according to Sky Sports News. Frank Lampard is a fan of him. He gave him his debut when he was the Chelsea manager, ironically against Everton. And Everton have maintained an interest in him. Frank Lampard's been interested in him since he took over at Everton. They watched him on a number of occasions last season, towards the end of the season, and Everton have made a move to try and bring him in. There are other clubs interested as well, so it'll be a bit of a fight on Everton's hands to try and get the Albanian striker to Goodison Park. Leeds are in talk to sign Everton target Luis Sinisterra from Feyenoord. The 23-year-old Colombian is reportedly available for around €20 million. Everton are interested in him. He scored 23 goals and got 14 assists last season in 49 games for Feyenoord. Leeds maintaining an interest again. This one, he is a left winger. Could replace Richarlison down the left. Could also play off the right as well. But like I say, he is quick. He's a hard worker as well, which I think will appeal to Everton. Trying to replace that work rate that Richarlison did bring to Everton. But Leeds have certainly got their eyes on some good players this summer. Obviously, Calvin Phillips completed his move to Manchester City today, so that gave them £45 million. Looks as though Rafinha's going to move on as well, so that's where the interest in Sinisterra comes as well. So Leeds looking to make some good moves, but apparently they're all Everton targets as well. And another one of those that Everton are very interested in is USA international Tyler Adams. The Leipzig midfielder is available for around £12 million. Leeds very interested in him. In fact, they have spoken to him. It looks as though he's keen to link back up with Jesse Marsch, who'd managed them before. But Everton, apparently, according to reports coming out of Germany, maintain a big interest in trying to take Adams to Goodison Park. You'd have to say, with his relationship with Jesse Marsch, Leeds are the favourites for Adams. He played 37 games last season. Didn't score a goal, but he is a player who was quite destructive in midfield, so the goal's probably not part of his remit. Former Everton striker Cenk Tosun has signed a 1-year deal with his former club Besiktas. The Turkish international left Goodison Park this summer. He played 61 times for Everton and scored 11 goals. And apparently Everton are in talks to replace Rangers in the Sydney Super Cup. They would be playing Celtic. The Cup takes place in November in Australia. Rangers are pulled out, and Everton apparently are, could well be making the trip to Australia. I'm sure if Everton go that far, that they'll play more than the one game. Good opportunity, good PR opportunity to play a couple of games. It would take place while the World Cup was on. Obviously, Everton finish in the middle of November for the Premier League. Doesn't restart again till Boxing Day, so It's a 6-week break. It give Everton the opportunity to play a couple of games as well as giving the players a rest. So we'll have to wait and see whether that does come off, but it looks as though Everton may be playing Celtic in the Sydney Super Cup in November. That is it for today. A lot of news there to digest. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to become a Toffee TV Premier member, the link is in the description and the QR code is on the screen now. See you later.